It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Scooters Coffee and Rescue Towing. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. You are listening to Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. I am meteorologist Abby Dyer. And we are waking up with nice mild temperatures this morning. No more of that really cold weather that we had around yesterday morning with the frost advisory. Today, we've got temperatures either side of the 50-degree point. So well above freezing this morning. And we have numbers that are going to land in the low 70s by the time the afternoon rolls around. Today, however, is not without its challenges. We have a cold front on the way today that will result in some scattered showers for many across the Ozarks. I expect some widespread showers for our eastern counties, and then out west, the showers will be few and far between. I don't think they last all day, but when that cold front is passing through, everybody gets a little chance for a downpour in the Ozarks. Rain chances return to the forecast today, and a north wind will develop behind that front again. I have the front passing through the Springfield area, likely around 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon. So the shower chances look best after lunchtime today and before the evening drive. A cold front, though, it's what's bringing those shower chances back into the forecast, and rain chances certainly do look more widespread in the eastern Ozarks, east of Highway 65. I don't think it's a lot. I don't even have a whole lot in the way of thunderstorm activity with this. It'll generally just be rain showers. Less than a half inch for most folks across the region, but it's a pretty widespread area that's seeing this cold front pass through today. We get some rain chances here in the Ozarks. Those should extend back into portions of central Oklahoma and then all the way up through the Great Lakes region and the Ohio River Valley. That's where the unsettled weather is for us today. Rain will then be common in our extended forecast. I have more widespread rain off and on starting Thursday morning, lasting all the way through the weekend. And there are a couple chances tossed in here with a few strong storms that do look possible. The overall setup, well, what we have is this big trough that moves through the central part of the country. It's going to drive some weather systems into for our region. It means for a more active pattern for the second half of the work week and into the weekend. There will be a couple of chances for those stronger storms, and latest model data indicates that the strongest storms may arrive late in the day on Friday into Friday evening. Confidence not too high yet. So I'm going to update you on that timing again tomorrow as models come into a bit of a better agreement. One of my main models has the system well off to the east. The other wants to take it north. And exact placement is going to have big impact for who gets the strong to severe weather. Right now, it looks possible that we see some strong storms in the Ozarks on Friday. I will definitely be watching that very carefully because there could be a few rounds of stronger storms in our extended forecast. Widespread rain, though, does look like a good bet for Thursday and Friday. I think those look like the soggy days in the forecast. Widespread shower chances for us with some thunderstorms mixed in. There will be this potential, too, for temperatures to remain very warm. We're talking incredibly warm temperatures all the way through the weekend. Even Saturday, I have high temperatures that will land in the mid 80s. We're in the warm sector is what we call it. It's the unstable place to be in this setup with severe weather, but it does mean warm temperatures, which means mild conditions as we head into each and every afternoon. The chance for rain that we have today, it's a small one. I think the shower chance will be brief, but we'll likely be tracking some rain on the radar by this afternoon. Everybody's dry for the morning drive, but it's later today that I see the showers coming in. As we see the temperatures tonight fall back into the mid 40s. Once again, no chance for a frost or a freeze tonight. And Wednesday looks like a pretty good day, but we'll see the cloud cover increase out ahead of our next storm system. And temperatures should still manage to climb into the low 70s on Wednesday. So it looks like a pretty good day around the area tomorrow as well. Around the country, what's happening? Shower and thunderstorm chances stretching all the way from the Great Plains into the Northeast. That's going to be the case today and over the next couple of days as this active pattern sets up across the region. We also have above average temperatures that will take aim across the west and the central United States. And we'll feel the effects of that, as I mentioned, by the time the weekend rolls around with high temperatures back into the mid 80s for Saturday. By the way, I know you've probably been hearing about this chance for several rounds of showers and thunderstorms Thursday through the weekend. If you're trying to make your weekend plans, at least right now, it looks like the driest day may be Saturday. So we could actually have a good deal of dry time Saturday afternoon before storms resume Saturday night into Sunday. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister question that I have for you today. This one, kind of a fun one. And You may not want to admit this if your boss is listening. Here's the question that I left you with yesterday. According to a survey, the United States employees spend nearly how many hours per day doing non work activity? Us Americans are known for being very hard workers, but how many of those hours are actually spent working? Survey results. How many hours are spent doing non work activities? Do you think it is A, 2, B, 3, C, 3.5, or D, 4 hours a day? If you guessed B, 3 hours, you would be correct. 3 hours a day. If you consider most folks have an 8-hour workday, it means a little less than half of the day you are spending doing something else. According to this survey, by the way, this is from Forbes, employees said a lot of that time is actually spent socializing with coworkers. COVID really kind of changed that though for a lot of folks. So then people started, doing other tasks aside from socializing. Typically they would, get up, head to the kitchen, get a drink and run into somebody and talk there. Well, then during COVID, people were reporting that they were actually spending time online shopping, doing little tasks that they need to do, bill paying from their desk, their personal to do items. If you have a couple minutes at work, I don't think there's anything wrong with checking off some personal tasks or running to the mailbox or mail post office is what I'm trying to think of during your lunch break, something like that. But 3 hours a day seems a little bit extreme to me. I don't know. What this survey did not account for, and I think COVID changed this too. You guys will have to let me know if you have strong opinions on this, but like personally in my house, my husband and I work outside of my work hours. Like, okay, I might do a couple of personal tasks during my technical work day, but I'm always also checking my work email in the evenings, at night, or on the weekends and checking off those work tasks during personal time. So I don't know. It probably all evens out in the grand scheme of things. I don't know. We will see. There were people surveyed from other countries, by the way, and they say, what? We only work 3 hours a day. Our work day is much, much shorter than yours. So we deserve the 3 hours, don't we? I know. You can tell your boss I said that. All right. Here's the question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. What was the first item ever sold on eBay? What do you think was so popular that it made the first internet sale? A cracked ashtray. B, a broken laser pointer. C, a blank VHS tape. Or D, a chia pet. Which was the first item to sell on eBay? Again, no Googling. That takes all the fun out of it. But enter your guess. It's free to do so at aroundtheozarks.com. We give away $20 to Scooter's Coffee every single day here on Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather for a correct guess and win from those results. So head on over to the website and check out our contest there. We also have some other fun contests running right now. One in particular for Mother's Day, floral arrangement and dinner for mom. Head to aroundtheozarks.com. You'll find that contest there. Enter. It is free to do so. Thanks so much to our sponsors, Rescue Towing and Scooter's Coffee. And thank you for listening this morning. I hope you have an enjoyable Tuesday. You're looking at a high temperature of about 72 degrees. Cold front on the way, though. It'll pass through after lunch. We've got some rain showers, so grab the umbrella if you're heading out the door right now. I'll be back to chat with you tomorrow morning.